Welcome back, you gorgeous weirdos. I'm so glad you're here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So we're going to make some press-on nails yet again. I know. I'm not going to apologize because I love them so much. But we're going to do stickers. I found this set of stickers on Amazon. They're little fireworks. They come in so many different colors, and I figured these are going to be so perfect for a New Year's Eve themed manicure. So that is what we're going to do today. I'm going to bust out this, it's a sheer black, but it's very buildable by Model 1s. I'm also going to grab this glitter from Model 1s. I'm going to use this as kind of a topper over the black. For me, for New Year's Eve, I feel like black and glitter is like my quintessential New Year's Eve manicure, but you guys will have to weigh in down below in the comments and let me know what your New Year's Eve manicure is going to be. I can't wait to hear all about it. I'm going to get in here with the application. I'm just going to do, here's my game plan, I guess. I'm going to do 2 full coats of the black on 2 nails, and those are going to be my accent nails. And then the other nails I'm going to do with the layering of the black and the glitter. So this whole manicure is going to be totally blinged out, ready to party. As if I'm actually going out. I don't go out for New Year's Eve. I did my fair share of that when I was in my 20s and 30s. Now being 41, I am completely content to be home for New Year's Eve. I spend New Year's Eve with my kiddos. We all, just hang out. Stay up until midnight, say Happy New Year, and then we go to bed. It's nothing crazy, nothing super exciting. I am a paranoid lunatic. For those of you who know me, y'all know my issues with anxiety and panic disorder. So to be out in a crowded place on New Year's Eve is just so not my thing. Not to mention the fact that I don't want to get anywhere near people who are drinking and driving because I know that's a thing. And please don't do that. I know y'all are my people. And you're very, very smart, and I know none of you would do that. But for the love of all that is holy, do not have a drink and then start to drive. That is just like my biggest fear in the whole wide world. That's probably an exaggeration, but one of my biggest fears is being in that kind of situation, only because here's a story time for you. I've been in the situation with a drunk driver before, although it was a miss, thankfully. So I had this Ford Explorer a bunch of years ago. And if you know anything about Ford Explorers, you probably know where I'm going with this. It was only a few years old and it died, like shut down, decided to quit on me in the middle of the highway. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I was like halfway home from my girlfriend's house and I didn't know what to do. So I pulled the car over to the shoulder as best I could. It was definitely on the shoulder. It was not in the middle of the highway, I promise you. And I call up my girlfriend who I just left her house and I'm like, I need you to come scoop me and the kids. I had all my kids with me because we were all hanging out that night. She had a couple of kids. They were all friends. So she came, picked us up, brought us home, and I was going to call, I called AAA that night, let them know what the situation was, and they were going to come and grab my car. So we all went to bed, didn't think anything was going on. And the next morning, I call AAA to see where the car was. And they're like, we don't have your car. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't have my car? Where the hell is my car? They're like, we went to the spot. You said you left it and it wasn't there. And I'm like, I promise you I left it there. So I start calling. Like, I call everybody that I could think of to call. I call a few body shops. Do y'all have my car? No. I finally call the police and I'm like, do y'all have my car? Like, where did my car go? And they're like, we know where your car is. And I'm like, okay, where's my car? And it's at yada yada body shop. So I call the shop. I'm like, hey, here you have my car. What's going on with it? Because in my mind, it just died and there's a mechanical problem. And they're like, yeah, you're going to want to come down to the shop and take a look at it. And I'm like, okay. No one has told me anything to this point. So I get down to the body shop and my car is a crumpled mess. And I'm like, what the hell happened to my car? It did not look like this last night. And then I find out that shortly after we were picked up by my girlfriend and went home, a drunk driver hit my car that was parked on the shoulder. And I'm like, oh my God, what? So the car was totaled. which worked out to my advantage, honestly, because then I didn't have to pay for a mechanical flaw and I was reimbursed for my car completely. Yay me, right? But still, the thought of what if that had happened moments before when my kids and I were in the car? Like the entire driver's side was gone. I would have been dead. Whoever was sitting behind me probably would have been dead. It was just a crazy situation. But that is one of the reasons why I'm so paranoid about being out, even on the weekends. But especially holidays, 4th of July, St. Patrick's Day, New Year's Eve, Thanksgiving Eve, whatever it is. I'm just uber paranoid about being out and having that situation happen. What a downer. Can we get back to nails? As you can see, I am finishing up the application of the polish. I'm going to go ahead and do another coat of this gorgeous topper over the black. I just wanted a little bit more sparkle, so I'm doing 2 coats of the topper over those black nails. And then we're going to get into this, I have an itch, sorry, into the stickers. Now these stickers, you got to be careful when you're working with stickers because they can be very delicate and fragile. These I didn't really have any issue with. They picked off, you know what I mean. I took them off easily. I didn't rip any of them, and they apply like a dream. But I'm going to show you a little hack when I put them on the nail to get them laying ultra flat to the nail. And as you're going to see in the finished look, they came out so beautiful, so flawless. This is the perfect New Year's Eve manicure, and I'm so excited to wear them to go nowhere. Because as you heard, I don't go anywhere. So stickers. Okay. Now this package of stickers comes with a bunch of different colors. I almost went for the multicolored ones, but I'm like, I'm going to keep this kind of monotone, if you will. So I'm going to go for the silver holographic ones. Now the hollow in the glitter topper and in the stickers don't really translate well on camera, but I promise you everything is hollow. So it's like rainbow glitter, which is so beautiful. So I was going to place 2 stickers on those 2 black accent nails. And then I'm going to take my jelly stamper. Break out that jelly stamper that you bought because you were going to do stamping and then you tried stamping and you hated stamping. So now you never use your jelly stamper anymore. Bust out that stamper because that's going to come in handy with these stickers. We're going to press them down, get them laying ultra flat to the nail. I'm going to throw on some top coat and then you're going to see the finished look. Real quick before we get into top coat, I am applying a base coat over those two accent nails first, just to make sure that there isn't any uneven texture on the nail. It's just going to smooth everything out, fill in any gaps. That way when the top coat goes on, it's completely smooth and you're not going to feel a thing on the surface of your nails. It'll all be completely smooth and flush. So evidently I spazzed and forgot to hit record to show you what the nails look like, but this is what they look like on the hands. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope the rest of your day is as beautiful as you are, and I will catch you in the next one. Love you, bye.